Alright, welcome to another Amberlynn Reid video. She's pulling off the fat goth bitch look right now, wearing Nightmare Before Christmas t-shirt. Hair's a mess, like always, dry, disgusting, somehow looks oily at the same time. This time we see her in full state. Let me actually put this up 1.25, this is a long video. 22-minute video of her talking shit, the awful truth behind the hate community, and Rarity update. Oh shit. Let's talk episode 7. Her gambling addiction link is still here. Her Ozempic fund membership stream is here. Her cameo shit is here too as well. Clickbaiting the cat you killed 6 months ago is a whole new level of evil, but yeah, everyone just doesn't like you for no reason. Is she seriously say when people stare at her in public it's because they know her from YouTube? You need a major reality check. Yet she does. She doesn't want to do weigh-ins anymore because she broke her scale. Show us your scale, Amberlynn. Referring to a comment she reads, "That was so sweet, I wanted to include that one." What does that mean? I thought you picked them at random. I read everything that came up. Now it looks like you do cheesy what you read. Caught her. Actually, not really. Because she could just click random, and then it could have been like a random sweet comment that she couldn't even reply to. Like, oh, your hair looks good. How's she supposed to reply to that? But yeah, she shouldn't have put that. That was so sweet. I want to include that one. She wasn't taken from you. It was your neglect. Okay, so let's go press play now.
Hello. I'm just wearing my comfy Nightmare Before Christmas. It's not Halloween nor Christmas, but it is comfy. Alright you guys, let's get straight into sweet and sour. Tina Ozuna 3459 said, "Crazy you still blame Beck." So I was simply just responding to a rumor where people were like, "Beck urged you to go to the doctor about your bleeding." I was responding to that with, "That's not true." Wasn't blaming, just clarifying. K. Marie Singer said, "Love your hair, you look gorgeous." Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate that. I have been trying to work very hard on my hair lately. Even my mom.
Her hair looks fucking horrible. Why are you guys lying to her? Like, look at this here. All fried. It's fried from like the root to the ends. Like, what the fuck?
The last time I saw her was like, "What have you been using on your hair? It just looks so much healthier." So people are noticing. It is very much a sad point because I do love my hair, but with age, going through menopause at such an early age, like my hair has like just gotten bad. So I'm trying my hardest over here. Emma Matson said, "Beck is not even on the internet at the moment and all you do is talk about your exes. Do you not have anything more interesting to talk about?" For one, I don't care if they're on the internet or not. They poked, I'm responding. They have a whole channel talking about me, responding to questions about me, watching their responding reaction channels about me. Like it's just about me, about me, about me. I have hundreds of things that I talk about. Exes are included. They opened the floodgates and pretty much said sink or swim, and I chose to swim. Everyone talks about my exes, and if anyone has the right to, it would be me. They laid next to me in bed, not you. Nicole said, "I hope you're okay, Amber. I love your makeup and hair." Thank you. I really appreciate that. It seems like more people are being sweet in the comments for my sweet and sour, and it's definitely appreciated, and it's not going unnoticed at all. All right, you guys, now it is time for Sip and Community. There's no point because you don't actually pick any of these questions. Every single question that I pick is on here. Let's talk about the 5-pack of cookies that you bought at Cracker Barrel. I already responded to this, so you should watch my weigh-in video or become a member and watch it in my live stream. So I am getting a ton of questions about one said topic, so I'm just gonna answer it as like a full statement here. A lot of people think that I can't afford my medication. I can. Why did you buy Mr. Snowflake's information? Never have I ever done that. Why don't you show the scale anymore? I weigh myself naked. Do you think 34 is an acceptable age to be behaving the way you do? Yeah. Why was Beck's health your responsibility, but your health wasn't theirs? Let the hate commence for having a differing opinion. Oof. Why is it everyone else's job to take you to the ER and to make you doctor's appointments? No one has ever made me a doctor's appointment. I make them myself, so it's kind of a weird statement. And asking why everyone has to take me to the ER. I mean, if you're in a relationship and your partner needs to go to the ER, wouldn't you take them too? You sound like a shitty person, actually. Just saying. How do you not understand how beautiful you actually are? That was sweet, so I wanted to include that one. Thank you. But probably because society tells me I'm ugly and disgusting and gross. Are you going to give refunds to your members for not going live for a full 2 hours this Tuesday night? I have gone live for the full 2 hours every single time I've done it. But I think there was one time I did go live for only an hour and 57 minutes, but that's because I wasn't feeling good mentally at all. All right, you guys, now it is time for the interview.
If you could erase one rumor about yourself forever, but had to replace it with another one, even if it's a fake rumor, what would it be?
Ooh, that's a really good question.
That kind of sounded like salty crap. Look at Spooky here.
That's unique. No one's ever asked that before. So I would erase the rumor that I'm lying about the relationship I had when I was a teenager, and I'd replace it with something stupid. Let's say the rumor could be that I never went to college even though I did. Same person sent another question.
She's basically erasing the rape and the abuse she did to Kingsley. That's fucking sick. That was the first thing that she would choose. Disgusting bitch.
My second one is, if you could trade lives with any reaction channel, who would it be and why? Do you think that you would react to the criticism of being a reaction channel in a positive way or in a destructive way?
Wow, I love your questions because they're so unique. So already right off the bat, if I was a reaction channel, I would 100% be a reaction channel that was constructive. I would not be rude. I wouldn't be like mean, because when Zachary Michael actually came back to YouTube, I was actually live streaming when it happened and I reacted to him. And even though he has been awful to me, he has hurt me, he's made me feel like shit, like has spent years just capitalizing off of my pain, my problems, my issues, monetizing that on his channel, like all the mocking he's done and the degrading and just making me feel like crap.
She just keeps going on and on. Like, can she just say what the fuck she wants to say?
I'm allowed to feel that way, but that's not the point. Even though he's done all that, like I reacted in a constructive way and I actually was very like understanding and compassionate, and I related to him in a lot of ways when it comes to like mental health and such. And I feel like that's exactly how it would be as a reaction channel. If I could trade lives with any reaction channel, I would only do it if it's for one day, because if it's forever, like no, I'm good. I would probably trade lives with Jordy, and he is someone that I have not watched since the beginning of January, and it is so freeing. But I just have a couple questions that I want answered, you know?
Hey, Amberlynn.
She is hard pressed by him. Jordy gives no fucks. Doesn't care about your feelings. Only cares about facts.
Oh my god, I love your channel so much.
Aww.
I love your videos so much. Please never stop uploading.
Oh, thank you.
But I just wanted to ask, if you could wake up tomorrow at your goal weight, do you think that your mindset would change? Or would the mental struggles that you have still be there? So yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Bye.
Bye. Thank you for the question. And I definitely think that the struggle would still be there, 100%.
Okay, sorry it took me so long. I literally was like on the train for so long. But anyway, I have 2 questions for you, but I'm gonna send them as 2 different voicemails or voice messages, so that if you decide you want to answer like one or not the other or whatever.
She keep trying to clean my screen, but that's actually her wall. That's dirty.
You don't have to do any like weird editing. You can just like pick whichever question you want to answer, and then you can, I don't know. I'm trying to make it easier for you. I'm sorry.
Okay, she sent another.
So my first question, back in like December, I remember you did like an interview for like an article, and it was supposed to come out in December or something, but you did like an interview for an article that kind of just like disappeared. Like, what's the tea on that?
For real?
When is that coming out? I was like low-key really interested in that. Where did that go?
Okay, so I'll respond to your next question after this one, and I'm wondering the same thing. Like, where is it? I haven't been contacted or anything. I haven't gotten any updates, haven't heard about it. I think people found out like who the interviewer was, and I'm afraid that maybe they were harassed or something, because that's always what happens. Like, something good happens to me, or even just like mediocre, the haters know how to ruin it. This has happened. I can't even tell you how many times. I have been contacted for like sponsors so many times, but I never do any of it. I decided to do it one time, and it was a journaling company, like a notebook / journaling company. I literally talked about the company one time and said how I was sponsored, because you're supposed to let your audience know that you're sponsored when you do something. And the company got literally harassed and they had to let me go. So it just sucks. I feel like it could be very much one of them situations for sure. All right, so let's continue your questions.
And then my second question, which is like a little less like serious, I guess, is if you could own any pet that like you're not allowed to own, like a lion or like, I don't know, a sloth, like something crazy, what pet would you have? Like what like restricted pet would you have? I always think that's a fun question. But yeah.
It is a fun question.
Anyway, love you. Been watching your videos for like 8 years now or something. Literally crazy. Like I've literally been watching you for so long. Love you.
I love you.
Hope you're doing okay. And love from Canada. I'm Canadian. Love from Canada.
Oh my god, you're genuinely so sweet. Thank you so much. And instantly it would be a deer. A deer is actually my favorite animal. I love deers so much. I think they're so cute. Like
Deers are so fucking dirty. And obviously, I kind of predicted deer because she had that stupid ass nickname that Jade gave her, Bambi. Yikes.
genuinely cannot, so it would definitely be a deer.
Hey girl. I was just wondering how you deal with maybe moments that you're embarrassed of that you filmed and posted on the internet. Or the one particular clip that's in my mind is the beanbag in a hurry comment that guy had made that time. How do you deal with that? I feel like once it's on the internet, people just clip the shit out of that and then it's immortalized forever. I've had moments as a big gal where people have said some strange shit to me in public and I just want to curl up and never be seen by the light of day again. I just can't imagine having that replayed over and over and over again. Do you ignore it? Do you not even, maybe you don't even know. Love you, girl. I really do.
Oh, thank you. And honestly, like, okay, I feel like I have so much to say to this. But first of all, I feel like I don't really get made fun of in public. I don't know, that might just be a me thing. I don't notice it really. Sometimes people be looking at me, but I always am like, do they know me from YouTube? Because 9 times out of 10, if someone is staring hardcore.
Yeah, it's because you're a fucking circus-sized bitch. Basically, they're looking at you because you're a fucking circus freak.
Eventually they are like, I recognize you, I saw you on TikTok, I saw you on YouTube. It's never like, damn, that bitch is big. Like, yes, through my life, I have been very much fat shamed in public. It was a lot worse as like a teenager and as a kid, but as an adult, like, it doesn't happen as much. And that whole beanbag in a hurry situation type deal, I still to this day do not think that guy was talking about me. I could be wrong, I don't know, but they all were like in a deep conversation. So I think it might be just one of them situations where it just sounded good at the time. I genuinely don't think that someone was just be like, yeah, damn, look at that beanbag in a hurry. That like genuinely also just doesn't make any sense, but I could be wrong. And if I am wrong, it's literally just a classic example of fat phobia and fat shaming and being made fun of for your body for no reason. And the fact that the internet has like literally glamorized that clip just proves, like I've always said, that I am entirely fat shamed way too much online and people have somehow made it okay.
Hi Amber, big fan here from Italy. I have been following you since 2018 and sort of really enjoyed watching your progress throughout the years. And I'm sorry to see that you're not doing so well, but hopefully you can find someone to sort of keep you motivated and going to achieving all your goals that you've got for yourself. My question for you is, if or maybe when you finally get to whatever goal it is that you've got for your life, whether it's a certain weight that you want to go down to, or any achievements that you want to get, how are you going to reward yourself? Are you going to go on a big trip somewhere, or are you going to move somewhere to your dream place? What's the ultimate goal?
Honestly, like I said in my last Let's Talk, I really want to visit Las Vegas. I think that would just be a fun moment in time, but I don't know how I would reward myself once I've achieved my goal. I really have not thought about it, actually. I have flirted with the idea of like rewarding myself for like small achievements, so I will want to continuously meet those goals so I can keep getting those rewards instead of just like one big reward at the end of it all, because it just seems so daunting.
OMG, I love you so much. They can never make me hate you. My name is Josie Bystanders, and I really love your channel. I've been watching you, I think, from the beginning. And my question to you is, from your entire journey on YouTube, what about your journey do you think people misunderstood? And how could you correct that? Like, how could you allow your audience to understand you better?
Everything and nothing. Like, that is my genuine response. I have been misunderstood regarding everything, and I feel like it's done on purpose almost, and there is genuinely nothing I can do about it. I make these Let's Talk videos to talk about rumors and speculation, and people still believe what they want. Like the whole cookie thing, just as of recently, is a good example of that. They created a rumor. I talked about it in live stream and in a weigh-in, and still in this video, I've had to talk about that rumor because they will continue to think whatever they want. They will think whatever is the most entertaining to the situation, whatever will make me look the worst. And there is nothing I can do about it at all. Like genuinely, I wish people understood me more, and I know there's a large portion of people who do, and I appreciate you guys. I see you, I hear you, I feel you, and I will.
Who are these people? She's just fucking retarded, I swear.
Always be here.
Hey Amber, sorry if the question is a bit hecticana.
Oh gosh.
But I was wondering if you were to find out that Rarity has been found and adopted by
Yikes.
someone else and is happy, it's okay, she's safe, would you travel
Look at her pretend to be sad. She's pathetic.
all the way back to Wisconsin to get her, or would you just let her live with her new family? I was just wondering. Right, cheers, bye.
Bye. No, she would not get to stay with that family. Rarity is my child, my heart, and it's like, I know she misses me as much as I miss her, and I think about her and miss her every single day, like literally.
You let Rarity out just to still be kicked out from Tommy's place 2 weeks before Christmas. Yikes.
Just a couple days ago, I had a full-fledged breakdown because of it, and it eats me up inside every single day. Me and Tommy have spoken about this when it first happened and I came back home, that no matter what happened with me and Tommy, she would never give up looking for Rarity, and neither will I. I'm still constantly and consistently on missing cat forums, etc., etc. And when Rarity is found, I will have her back in my arms. You know, it's almost like asking someone like, oh, you have a missing child? Okay, so when they're found, do you want them back? Like, of course I do. That is my child, that is my everything, that is my heart and my soul, and my family is not complete without her. Like, something super special was taken from me. I am not able to have children. I'm not able to do that because of cancer and having a hysterectomy. So I treat my fur babies like they're very much my children, like they came from me, and that is how I feel. Like in my heart, they're just everything to me. Like genuinely every day, they are what keeps me going. They have been my constant for almost a decade, all 3 of them. And a lot of people constantly were like,
It'd be funny if Twinkie or Rarity actually gets found after she's dead, and Twinkie outlives her owner.
why would you take your pets to Wisconsin? It's because I knew I was gonna be there for a pretty good length of time, and I wouldn't just leave my children without me. And that's how I view them. And I genuinely thought it was the right choice to take them with me, but something happened, something bad happened due to that. And it's something that eats me up every single day.
Hey Amber, I've got like a would you rather question kind of thing. Would you rather be able to go to space and explore space, or go to the bottom of the ocean and explore the bottom of the ocean? Bear in mind, like, there's no chance of you dying for either of them. I'm just intrigued what you would choose.
That's scary. They both sound super scary. Very, very scary. Oh my. So if I don't get hurt and I come out alive on both situations, I feel like I would probably go to space, because it's like, I have some questions. Is the Earth flat or not? I'm just joking. All right, you guys, now it is time for tea or tale. Amberlynn is doctor shopping. No, that's not true. So I saw people thinking that was doctor shopping because the telehealth random company I was trying to get a GLP-1 through denied me because of my past issues with my gallbladder. I should have just saw my primary doctor to begin with. I have always got the compounded stuff, get it through these little like telehealth companies, and you get it through med spas, which is what I did. But I was going for the real stuff. The Zep-bound, the FDA approved stuff. And my brain, like for some reason, was wired to thinking I had to go through these like telehealth places. And it's like, my brain didn't even tell me, Amberlynn, just see your primary care doctor. Like it was like a little thought, like a tiny little one, but it wasn't like as obvious as it should have been. But the company that denied me, they actually suggested like, maybe you should see your primary care doctor. So it was suggested by them, but regardless, I should have done that anyway. And if I was doctor shopping or just trying to get this medicine easily, if I was trying to just take a shortcut, etc., I would just go back to the med spa. I would just go back to those telehealth companies that approved me like this and just wanted my money.
Yeah. Oh my god. But it didn't work out for you, you dumbass.
But I want to do it the right way. So that's why I'm choosing not to do that. So this next rumor kind of correlates a little bit with the last one. Amberlynn doesn't even have a doctor. That's not true. I actually do have a doctor, and I've had the same one since I've been in Oklahoma. So it's been almost 2 years now. I get it, my life is boring, but I don't vlog every single thing in my life. Like literally since I've been home from Wisconsin, I have seen my doctor. It was just like a normal checkup. Amberlynn doesn't need protein because she doesn't do anything. So protein is not just for athletes. It's not just for people who get up and exercise and go to the gym and do all this movement. Protein is for everyone. protein is for humans, it's for mammals. Everyone literally needs protein. I'm not like some random species that doesn't need protein. Protein is super, super important. Like it helps with bone health, gives you strength and energy, and the list literally goes on. But to make matters even worse, protein is even more important for people who have been through menopause. It helps with muscle loss. It helps with that slower metabolism you get because of menopause. It helps with the density loss that you get. Protein helps with all of these things. And when you're losing weight, you sadly do lose muscle. So to help with that, eat that protein, drink that protein. It is very important. So we are about to get to bad choices, but I forgot to mention a very important one. Lack of protein equals hair loss. And I do not want any more of that. All right, you guys, it is now time for bad choices. So I've actually had people send me like videos and pictures, people that have this game, and they send me the responses. And I genuinely think it's like the cutest thing ever. Like you guys are like literally adorable. I can't. All right, first one. Have you ever made a sex tape like with
Yikes on bikes. Like the whole thing or maybe like a clip?
someone else? No. For $100,000, would you spit on every new person you meet for a year? No, I.
Whoa. That's actually a good one. For $100,000, would you spit on every new person you meet for a year? That's a good one.
I wouldn't. Like that just sounds.
I think I would say no, but there are ways around it. So you could try not to meet any new people for a whole year, and yeah.
Extremely disrespectful. Plus, spitting on someone is actually illegal. Random fact, but I'm sure everyone knows that. If you were broke, would you keep a lost wallet full of cash even if the owner's ID is inside? Absolutely not.
That's actually kind of crazy, and it depends how much money is in it. If there's like $3,000 in it, I'm not gonna keep that shit, or at least $500. If it's like $10, $5, I guess I would take it. And yeah.
I've actually found a wallet before, and obviously when you find a wallet, you look inside to look for the ID, and when I saw the ID, I saw that there was cash in there. Didn't take a penny, and that was during my broke era. Have you ever said I love you and not heard it back? Yes. Have you ever injured yourself during sex? Yeah.
Yikes! No, on the other one, and that's TMI.
I've like had like a pulled cramp and you know some other personal things. Anyways, that is the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys love Twinkie as much as I do. Do that, babes. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.
Yeah, so this basically was like a Cracker Barrel gate response as well again. She's just difficult to watch nowadays. Catch you all on the next one.